Yes, I am aware actually that the way I come across in videos, the majority of the time, 99% of the time, is very annoying. So I'm going to try and tone it down a little bit. It's really weird now filming videos because I use the reverse camera on this tablet. So I'm like actually looking at myself filming this video, and it's very strange and very weird. I've got to get used to it. And I've got to remember to look into the camera. I'm looking into the camera now, I hope so. Anyway, well, I was going to be all vamped about this, but like, you know, like using hyperbole and everything, but I'm going to try and, you know, just try and be calm about this, but, you know, something kind of good, kind of not has happened. I mean, it's good, but it's not in a way. It's like, my auntie met the Horrocks on Monday. Yes, it's true. She actually met him. James Horrocks. James Horrocks. The Horrocks of the Hot Ice Show. My auntie met him in person and spoke to him and got a picture with him. Like, how long have I known about this now for? Probably a good nearly an hour. Because our religious meeting ends at 9 p.m. on a Thursday night. And, you know, I spoke to her afterwards because I don't usually, I'll be honest, I don't usually speak to this auntie that often. Because it's just one of those things, we're very different people. She probably would quite like it to be known that it's through marriage we're related, not blood. So, yeah, because, you know, I come across quite flighty and crazy a lot of the time and stuff, so she probably wants to be like, you know, distancing herself. Anyway, so I had to ask her, well, I wanted to ask her a question tonight, so that was the reason why I spoke to her. And then she was like, I've got a picture to show you. And so I'm like, all right. To be honest, I didn't click. I wasn't that quick. I really wasn't. She showed me a picture and I'm like, that's James Horrocks. The Horrocks. Why have you got a picture with the Horrocks? Why? Is there any, like, his lumberjack shirt?
Do you want to do anything?
No,
sorry.
I'm just filming.
Any crumpets?
No. Like, thanks, but I can speak to you in a bit because I'm filming. Why don't people understand? Okay, where were we before the Nana Crumpet interruption? Yeah, it was a picture of her in the Horrocks. Yeah, and he's wearing this lumberjack shirt, like check shirt. It's so cute. Well, they're stood together. And where was it? It was her work. It was her work. Because we all know, as I've said in a previous video, like, her boss is, like, connected to James. You know, Mr. Horrocks, the Horrocks. That guy, JH, whatever you want to call him. The JH rocks. Yeah. She so she was in work on Monday. You know, and this what is she even called? Hattie, the boss or something, Harriet, I don't know. Anyway, she was like, Rebecca, it's James. And apparently she was just like, kind of like, what? And it was the skater. And I was like, oh, what did you say? What did you talk about? What did you do? You know, you can imagine. Like 500 million questions. Yeah, it really was. I just wanted to know everything. And she was like, he's really nice. And I was like, whose idea was it to get the picture? And she's like, obviously it was mine. And I said, oh, did he know? Does he know that, like, you're my auntie? Does he know that you're connected to me? You know, me, like the fan and everything. And she's like, yeah, I tried to distance myself, laughing as if it's a bit of a joke, but I mean, low-key, I actually think she does want to distance herself because of how, like, I come across in videos. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of a release thing because you spend so much of your day being normal. You know, you've got to go to work, you've got to be like a normal person. But then I get on get in front of a video camera or whatever, and it's just like, let's let loose of a real personality, which is me, being a bit like, no, whatever word you want to use, flighty, excitable, too smiley. Anyway, yeah. But it was just like, I was like looking at her phone and like, you have to send me this picture. She can't send it me right now for some reason, like because of the way her boss sent the picture or whatever. It was like, she can't send it to me. I'm like, WhatsApp it to my uncle, seriously, just like get it some way to me because I need this picture. But I mean, that's what I'm saying is like, it's good, but it's bad because I mean, I'm so excited that she met him. But then, like, I'm so, to be fair, jealous that she met him before me, which is only my own fault at the end of the day, because I could have met him, as the videos all say, I could have met him, you know, when I saw him that time for the show, when he was all headphoned up, and my mum saw him and was like, "Hi, Scooter." I could have technically spoke to him that time I was walking out the park, and he was behind me, and I turned round, and I was like literally about 2 feet away from him. I could have said something, I didn't. I chose to turn around and run off scared, like a little scared little girl. Which is not usually my way, as most hot ice skaters know. I will usually probably just say something. But I don't know, I seem to have a problem with James. Which I've also said in a video that I'm scared of an 18-year-old lad. He's not 18 anymore, he's 19. Anyway, I was like processing this for ages, and I was like staring at the phone and looking at this picture and like, oh, it's such a nice picture, and like annoyed that my auntie looks younger than me on it. But I mean, she does take better care of herself, so to be fair, you know, I was like, the only thing is about this, you know, I said, is that you like look the same age as him and he's 19. But I mean, my auntie's like, what are my aunties? She's in her 30s. Anyway, yeah, it's a really nice picture, it is. And she just, my auntie said like, yeah, I just like saying about his skating and everything. And I said to him, yeah, I met my husband ice skating. Yeah, I did. My auntie and uncle met ice skating. Yeah, well, what was I going to say? There was something else I've forgotten. Oh yeah, I only like remembered, like, I kept obviously going back to my auntie to ask her more things, and I was like, did you ask him if he's like how he is? Because the last I heard, I mean, I'm gonna leave us to say this on YouTube, I don't know, but I mean, well, the last I heard, it was a bit of a bit of a worry about the Horrocks, about his kind of physical condition. That I was told through someone who knows him. Like, she just low-key landed on me on Facebook one time, was like, have you heard about James? I'm like, no, what? Tell me he's not dead. And you know, that's just me. Jump into the worst case scenario all the time. It's like, let me tell you about someone, what, they just tell me they're not dead. Just tell me they're not dead. Dennis isn't a high show, he's dead. Why do I always go that extreme? Because I'm like that, is my personality. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, did he say how he is? Like, you talk about, is he skating? Is he going to be in the next outside show? And she was like, well, yeah, he's talking like he's skating. So that's good, because I was like low-key worrying, like, well, no, not low-key. I was legitimately worrying that he was never going to skate properly again, that he was never going to do his jumps again. I was worrying about all this stuff. But, so basically, my auntie did not verifiably find out whether he will or will not be doing the next Hot Ice show, but she did talk to him about skating. It sounded like he's skating now, and it sounds like he's doing okay. So, you know, fingers crossed and all that for him actually doing Hot Ice this year. That would be so good. And just like, I don't know, if I ever actually do proper meet this guy and talk to him, or get my own picture with him, I'll probably faint. No, I won't. I'll try and hold it together, because sometimes I can be normal. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can just, you know, stand there and be like, hi, and it's nice to meet you. I know exactly what I'd say if I ever met him. I'd be like, hi, I'm so sorry about all the videos. Please forgive me for just being a silly fangirl. But, like, you know, you've got to have some excitement and some things to, like, get happy about in life when your life is kind of a bit sad and pathetic. And, like, you know, you're 28, going on 90, and your hair's falling out, and bad stuff is happening. You've got to have something to be happy about. And Hot Ice makes me happy, the skaters make me happy. So, you know, please forgive me. And if this video is offending the Horrocks, I'm sorry, I'll take it down. Just, you know. Tell one of your mates who's like friends with me on Facebook or something. Okay, anyway, that's enough. But this is just to say, my auntie met the Horrocks. That's amazing news. That's amazing. That is like so exciting. And she's got a picture with the Horrocks. My auntie met the Horrocks before me. Can you believe this? Anyway, bye.